Good morning. Welcome to another Evolve Now Networking social events. We do these every week, and any school community is welcome to come on. So we got four of us here today, and we just go around and we talk about how we're going with school. We talk about our communities and even give some advice, that sort of stuff. So I've got Ray up in the top corner, so I'll jump straight into him. I actually had a podcast with him the other day, so it's really good. He started a podcast if anyone wants to reach out as well. So make sure you plug
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we
There
did.
you go.
Thanks for coming on. That was Sunday night YouTube channel at Doing What You Know. Come on over and take a look. Yeah, that was fun. The community's going great. We paid out more Doing What You Know token rewards last night for the most active members over the course of the last week. That's always fun, just to recognize the people that are being active in the community, whether they're posting or whether they're consuming courses. As long as they are advancing themselves, that's the whole goal of the community. So yeah, no, other than that, nothing really new on my side.
About your token, but isn't it you got it pretty tied to silver, don't you? Silver's going
I,
pretty
I
well.
do have it tied to silver, among other things. Our community tokens are all intertwined, but yeah, silver, man, silver is huge. It just hit $118 an ounce. So
Yeah,
because I'm stacking physical silver as well, which is awesome.
yeah, I've seen that. Good. I used to do the same thing, stack some silver, but yeah, I stopped for a while. I'll probably get back into it one day, start collecting them again. But yeah,
Don't
through
wait,
the same.
don't wait till don't wait till it hits $200 an ounce, and then you start getting into it.
Hopefully, we got our communities up to the 10K per month by that stage, so we can keep buying the silver because it's just going up too fast.
It is.
Yeah. Let's go to you, Sean. How's everything going on your side?
Everything's going well. We've had some people joining the last week for the 7-day free trial, which is a no-brainer. Why not come in and learn about what we're doing? I have a couple of challenges inside. One specific one I'm really pushing recently across channels is the 5-day video marketing challenge. A lot of people won't do what we're doing right now. They won't get in front of a camera. So I give some prompts, I give some tokens if they do some, action, steps throughout the 5 days. But those that are inside the community, I'm like, look, this is a way to warm people up, get them inside. They're going to show up consistently for 5 days at least. I know they're going to show up if they're going to take it seriously. They're going to learn some skills, and when you learn some skills, you emotionally connect with someone. So then they shouldn't go anywhere. They're going to upgrade, and then they're going to stay with us forever, because we're going to be constantly doing things over the course of years. I'm not in this for like a couple months. And I know I saw their episode, guys. If you haven't seen Scott and Ray's episode that was this past Sunday, check it out, because what we're doing right now is powerful. When we're collaborating together, we all win. And that's the goal. A lot of people are quitting. And I know Scott talked about it. Every day people are joining because they think it's easy, but it's not easy. There's a lot of work, and maybe we make it look easy, but it's a lot of work. And he does a lot of webinars and a lot of content. It just takes some time, but people give up way too damn early. And if it just went a little bit longer, they would have had some success. And that could be income, that could be just people showing up consistently. However, how you're measuring that success. But it's been going well. Podcasts, Network Marketing Insider. I had 2 guests last week recorded. Daniel Halls, I was hoping he was going to be here today. He's one of a community that's inside of Skool that we talked about, specific to starting one from scratch, because he's got a free one. But it's just a lot of good stuff happening, and also starting to blog some more. And I think, wow, you can actually do a lot of links inside the blogs, which you can drive more traffic. And people are like, wait a minute, you drive traffic to a website? Yes, there's work involved. You don't have to spend money, but you have to do some work. So it's either time or money, your choice. We teach you in the community as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, did you just start, because I've been crooked the last couple of days, but did you just start a lounge as well, an hour coffee? You did, yeah.
Yep. I'm calling it going with my brand, because we're all talking about brand. I have a connection lab that's every week that we go on for maybe a half hour. I know Liam's been there. I think Ray might have been. You guys are always supporting, so I forget where we
Like,
are as far as video. But it's something that's come in and get to know each other. It's all about relationship building. That's I want to do in all of our communities is show up. If you have a few minutes, show up and say hello. Get to know someone instead of just be a keyboard warrior. Get out of your comfort zone. Get on the camera or stay off the camera and at least talk to us so we know you have a voice. And it's definitely something that's powerful and consistent and trying to just giving more than ever before. I want to help people be successful, but you got to come in to make that happen.
Yeah, definitely. And about that relationship building, before we even started recording this, we all had a chat. So like we do actually build relationships here. We're not just, stiff and talk about communities and plug our things. We also have a good laugh and good time as well. So let's jump to you, Liam. How's everything going on your side?
Things are going well. Sean, what you're describing is true for pretty much every area of life. Nothing is really that quick. Everything takes consistent effort. When we were on our connection call the other day, yesterday, I believe, I made the comment that I love being around takers because it allows me to be even more motivated than I already am. I can do so many things. I'm so self-disciplined because I've had to be in my life that I can keep going when I'm really the only one doing it. But it's a pain in the ass to have to do that all the time. It's so great to be able to get on these calls and catch up. Like you were saying, Scott, that couple of minutes before we start recording, I look forward to that. I love hearing about how people are doing in their personal life and then moving on to the community and the business stuff as well. I love that. It's so fantastic. I would rather do this all day long than be a keyboard warrior at all. And that's just the reality of it. As far as my community, I have been doing more. I've created a series of workshops that I'm doing. It'll be every Sunday I think I've got it scheduled at 2 p.m. Eastern time. If you go into the calendar of any community, it will show you the time of an event in your local time. If you're ever unsure of that. The next one coming up is going to be food is something food as information. And each week I'm going to go with something a little different topic, and I'm going to go through an entire beginner series before I move on to more of an intermediate level and eventually get into really the nuts and bolts of what's going on. But I've said in other meets that having a solid foundation, people are more likely to make a change when they understand what the change is, what's entailed, what's involved in the change, and then some idea of what to expect. So that's really what I'm up to at the moment, is really trying to put as much foundational information out there so that people can start taking what I have to offer and running with it.
Like mentally prepare before it even comes, kind of thing. Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
it also
yeah.
gives them the opportunity to. I I have a lot of information, but that doesn't mean I want people relying on me. The whole point is for people to understand how to rely on themselves. That's the whole point of everything that I do. That's why I call it Functional Living Academy. All of it's based on the premise that none of us were taught the things that we truly needed in life. When we were taught to think, we actually lost a lot of our insights and a lot of our own intuitions. And I would rather have people have the understanding of what they can do for themselves, because empowering people is what the name of the game is at this point, for me anyhow. I'm not trying to lord over people or do any of that nonsense. Now, let's change the script a little bit here and show people how they can manage for themselves.
Definitely, I 100% agree. Especially the Skool platform as a whole, when you think about it, is sort of empowering people. Because to be on it, you've got to think. Like
Mm.
there's no algorithm thinking for you. So when you sort of get to understand the different sort of platforms and what's going on, you sort of see the potential for yourself. Because I think that's an important question that we all got to ask ourselves as well, is because we don't, like you said, we don't want people relying on us, because we're all human. We're going to at some stage let each other down, or not let each other down, but so for an example, I was sick the last couple of days. I haven't been on. this podcast's probably the thing that's going to get me going again. So, but if I was solely reliant on everyone else, I'm going to get let down. And I think that's the power of Skool is when you come in, you get into a few communities, you begin to think for yourself. And we've got to always ask ourselves, how can we make it so others want to post, how others want to improve on themselves? What can we do to benefit others? And that's sort of what I do as well. I just try and make a space. So it's that's kind of what it's like, isn't it, with a Skool community? It's trying to make a space where everyone can sort of interact and get in and do their own thing in their own ways, kind of thing, as well as sticking within your niche, whatever that is. But yeah, that's really good. I actually wrote down, because you gave me an idea, to write down all the calendar times when you're talking. So I'm going to actually do that after this. I'm going to go in all the communities, write down all the event times, and have a list somewhere, because it's very hard to keep track. So thanks for
it's
talking
hard
about
to keep track.
Scott, you can also add those to your Google Calendar. That's how I keep up with them. That way I get
Google
notified a half hour before or whatever, because even if I have them written down, if I don't carry that list with me, I don't know where they are.
I'm like you, Ray. I set an alarm, or I have it in a calendar that notifies me about 20-30 minutes before it's going to happen.
Yeah, definitely. Especially like the more, because we're in a few communities now. Like anyone that comes on these, I jump in the community straight away. So and there's a few, like I seen who that other Aussie. What was his name
We
again?
had Daniel Halls. We had Derek.
Yeah,
A couple
yeah. I
other
seen Daniel
ones.
Halls has a lounge coming up. I just seen it just today. I think in 3 days or something.
Yeah, and I've got one tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern is my weekly coffee hour.
It's nice. Just those that are watching. I was on something yesterday. I just go into the communities. If that red live button's there and I'm not doing anything, I'm just doing my prospecting or I'm networking, I click on it. And I was in one, I was telling Liam, they were talking about breathing exercises. And I've never, Scott, Ray, I tell Liam, I've never been involved in this. It was 4 guys. I was the 4th. And they're like, okay, put your thumb on and then blow out. And you do this. And I'm like, okay. I started doing it. And we're going to do this for a few minutes. And I'm like, all right. And I'm like, I just took my camera off. I'm like, I got to go. I'll catch up with you guys later. And the owner is like, oh, did we scare you? I'm like, no, I didn't scare me. I wasn't ready to spend some time to do that. But it was interesting for me to learn something, because it's a skill to help you. And it's something I never thought about. And I'm like, wow, and I'll do it again, because I take action. I want to support. But I was like, this is, they got pickleball groups. They got all kinds. It's crazy.
A different experience for you then, Sean.
Yeah. You never, that's the one thing. You never know when you're hitting that live button what's going to be happening. But you can, have an open mind and learn something new and meet different people. But like, if people, this is one thing I want to kind of make a message for those that are in Evolve now. If they know someone that has a community and they're thinking about giving up, tell them, don't do it. Show up to one of these things and we're going to help them. We're going to help support them, because they're probably missing something. We could all brainstorm and help them, because why waste your either time or money by setting up a school and then just giving up on it, when we could push you, not literally, but just hold you accountable. And we want to help, because the consistency is what's lacking. Just posting something and you're not communicating. That's why I didn't really care about, I have the community, I have the classroom. I'm all about people showing up daily. That's what I want, people that engage, a post, a call, something, so that we could all work together for a common cause.
Yeah, definitely. And even if you don't have a Skool community, come in here. You never know, we could spark an idea and you could have one.
True.
And if not, you can support all of us in ours.
Yeah.
I mean, think about this too. anywhere in the world, you can be an affiliate for Skool. If you're an affiliate for Skool, you have all of our communities that you can make money off of. Come to this, talk about who you want to help, get some information, put this in your YouTube channel, put all your referral links, because they're all affiliate links for you specifically, and start picking up traffic from our work. Duh,
Yeah.
like it's no brainer. But
Actually,
what do
now
we
that
know?
you say that too, if you're an affiliate of a really good Skool community, come here and plug it. We're happy to hear about it. We're happy to let you spread the word. And if you're an affiliate for it, and we talk about that community you're an affiliate for, chances are we're going to jump in it because we just do that. But and that'll be in your link. And yeah, so it's easy to grow if you, like Sean said, if you get on and build those relationships and talk to some people. But
Come on
yeah,
our podcast too. We're
Yeah.
always looking for people, because mine's network marketing, affiliate marketing, no brainer. If you're a Skool owner or involved and you're an affiliate marketer on Skool, I want to know you. Ray wants to know you. We all want to,
Absolutely.
because it's content. We're teaching. And you could be on his, you could be on mine. It could be totally different things that we're talking about too. So it's something to keep in mind. It's all about relationship building, giving value, being consistent, and making some goddamn money together online without trading our time for money anymore.
that's it. Definitely. I love the making money part as well. All right.
Yep.
Well, any last words, anyone? We'll finish it up.
I'm gonna throw one more plug out there since Sean brought it up. Always looking for guests. Doingwhatyouknow.com/be a guest. Sign up, register. Let's talk. My podcast is all about mindset and affiliate network marketing as well. So
Yeah, definitely get on these podcasts. It's one more viewer that sees you and what you're doing is going to help. So, and we've all got different networks. So if I post something on my YouTube, people that have never seen you before are going to see you. Sean does it, Ray does it, Liam does it. Someone that's never seen you before is going to see you. So, and that's what it's about. It's expanding your networks. But yeah, thanks guys. I got good laugh out of this one, and yeah, it was good. Good to see you all again, and we'll finish it up. Thanks everyone for watching replay. You're welcome on here every week. Got them every Tuesday. Thank you.